The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Utah's offense will get the first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The give on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Rising. Got his man on the right. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's still running after the move. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they got him for the sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. The give to the single back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the give off the left side. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Back to pass, it's Rising. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Utes have this offense rolling. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Keefe. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utes! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Washington. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. To throw, it's Sanders. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll operate out of split backs. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Running to the left. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Running with power.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Derek.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Utes are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. He's got 59 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Looking for a crease. It's Glover. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that pup and secure it. Gets you a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Finds his target down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Bernard. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Bernard. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Keefe. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Works the middle of the field. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Looking to throw, it's Rising. Quickly complete. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quick strike complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
They'll give it to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Rising. Got his man in the middle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Hands it off. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. This is a designed run. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Keefe. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. You're just there.
The Utes line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll do it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Going to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
To the air, it's rising. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Hunter. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They moved the tight end all over. The running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Muscling ahead on third and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a three spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. On the move at the 30. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
The give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Trying to get rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Just outside the red zone. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Power ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the ground with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. The give from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They get to the line quickly. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air. It's Sanders. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Bernard. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, look out, there he goes. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Utes are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 6th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parks. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it out fast. Makes a catch and knocked down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Setting up the screen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Bucs! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be... Turns it on down the left side. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Utah! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got a man. It's Horn. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports who's motivated for these games. So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.